March 23rd is National Puppy Day, a day that celebrates the unconditional love that puppies brings to our lives. But it's also a good day to remember that many Canadians fell victim to puppy scams in 2020 and since the start of 2021. Consumers reported losses totaling over $105,000 to our tool BBB scam tracker. A few weeks ago, I met with Carol Broadhurst. She's the president of the Ottawa Kennel Club, and she's been a breeder for almost 50 years. The first questions I asked her was, why do you think so many people fell victim to puppy scams in 2020? Here's her thoughts on it.
The problem that we see is that people are not willing to wait. Whether it's an immediate gratification that they want their puppy immediately, it's a bit of a problem. So I think that's number one, where they get caught up on the scams and the brokers and that sort of thing. It's because they want it immediately, and good breeders just are not producing them.
So now we know that we need to be patient in order to get a healthy, purebred puppy, as breeders often have really long wait lists. But if we start shopping online, what should we be looking for on the breeder's website?
You can go on most legitimate websites of legitimate breeders. They're going to have things like the dog's name, all the parents are going to be there, their accomplishments are going to be there, pictures of them, health clearances, date of birth, whatever you're going to need is all going to be listed there. Oftentimes you'll find that the brokers or these illegitimate breeders will have Facebook pages, and Facebook pages will only have a lot of information about their contract and what they're not responsible for. So something like hip certifications are going to guarantee the hips up to 2 years. Okay? Sounds good? No, it's not, because you can only certify them after 2 years of age.
Another interesting thing I've learned throughout this interview is that the Canadian Kennel Club has a database called the Puppy List, where you can find breeders of all types of breeds from coast to coast in Canada. We should have peace of mind when shopping on that list, right? Not so fast. Carol Broadhurst still has a few tips for us.
So when you go onto the puppy finder list, you'll see a person's name, and it's in a breed list. Oftentimes you won't see a kennel name, you won't see when the membership began. So what you do is you Google the breed and the person's name, and if nothing comes up,
That's a red flag.
that's a red flag. I mean, every breeder that's a legitimate breeder, that's an ethical breeder, is going to want to say something about their dogs. There's something you'll find somewhere about either a dog from their kennel that they're the breeder of, from a show, from a performance event, health things, something they've done, it'll show up.
Finally, the last tips on how to avoid falling victim to puppy scams. The first one is to never send money to someone if you didn't see the animal in person. The best way to do that is to choose a local breeder. That way you can see the animal in person. If that's impossible, ask for a FaceTime, for a Zoom, for a Skype to make sure that they have the puppies with them. Videos or pictures can't guarantee that. Avoid third-party transportation companies. They have been linked to scams and asking Canadians for hundreds and thousands of dollars more for ventilated crates, for unexisting COVID vaccines, for insurance. So really try to avoid third-party transportation companies. If you find an ad online with some cute puppy pictures, do a reverse image search. If you see that it comes up on different ads, websites, major red flag that this could be a scam. Ask for references. Legitimate breeders have had some clients before you, so they'll be happy to provide you with numbers and names so you can contact these persons to make sure that they are legitimate. On that note, I hope you've learned a lot today, and I hope that you will find the perfect puppy for you and your family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.